All right, this is week 4, or progress update number 4 for the butterfly simulation. Um, a couple good things done this week. A lot of more grindy work. Nothing super new. We're gonna go ahead and start by going to the right level here. But this week, if we remember correctly, the goal was to finish the modular and interactive checkpoints. Baby butterflies are implemented, breeding mechanics are implemented, and butterfly feeding is implemented. So we'll go ahead and show that off here. This is the new world that I created just for testing new things. I didn't want the procedural plants in the way since I might be developing plants here soon. I don't want to mix the two. And I want to preserve the original world for just to show where we came from to start this simulation. So this is the greenhouse. It's new. It uses a simple opaque material to see through. It looks like a greenhouse essentially, a little bit of a rough glass. These doors automatically trigger an opening animation when the player gets close enough to them. It's a new thing. It's not really anything that fancy, simple overlap event. They should close if I go far enough away. Perfect. Same thing with these back doors. Oh man, we're gonna do some sneak peeks here if I look the right way. So that's a greenhouse. Modular spawner exactly the same. We showed this up in previous videos, but it just spawns butterflies. This week we've worked on, let's show off butterfly letting go first. So last week we were able to grab butterflies, pick them up. It was cute. Let's see here. There's butterflies. We can just spawn in a butterfly here, go stand next to it, and then when we grab it, it should come to us. Well, we hadn't implemented the, it should not come to us, but we can pick it up if it goes low enough. So we implemented the grab, now we're implementing the letting go. So if we pick up this butterfly, come here, buddy. Pretty awesome. So now we can take him wherever he wants to go. We came over here, we let him go, and he'll start flying off on his own again, and so on and so forth. We can continue to pick him up and let him go. My collision hitbox is a little low right now, so I can't get him again. But if he goes down again, we'll grab him. But anyway, so that's the butterfly letting go. It's a simple kind of a use command using the E key. So this butterfly in the simulation is intended to be kind of the breeding room for butterflies, and it's created right now to where there's this breeding box component that is created to allow two different butterflies to create babies with the traits of the parents. So essentially we can take butterflies that might have, say, has a cute top wing that we want to breed into our butterfly line. Well, we can breed that with another butterfly that has a cute bottom wing and get those two attractive traits together. So I have in here let's go here, the modular spawner. Let's set it to just 2 butterflies and run it. And you'll see there's these 2 butterflies. Keep track of the colors on them. There's an iridescent green on the bottom wing of that, pink and purple on the top. I didn't see what this one has, but this is set to a 30-second interval of breeding right now. When the butterflies are together in here for 30 seconds, the box will realize that and it'll lay an egg. Here's the egg. So the color of the egg is randomized based on the colors of the butterflies. This one looks like it's the pink from that top wing possibly. And there will be multiple eggs popping up here shortly. Oh, also, the butterflies have a sight system now. So they don't have physics because that's expensive and not really necessary. Butterflies wouldn't run into something on purpose anyway. But yeah, they can see now using raycast. All right, here we see, this is my shamefully cute but a little odd caterpillar that I made just using some circles in Blender. I'll definitely need to make a better model for him soon and make some AI for him to move around. Right now he just kind of sits there and looks cute. As you can see, these things should hit the wall, but they'll never go out of it. And there should be more eggs. Here's a blue egg from one of the butterflies. Here's another caterpillar here. Looks like the purple from that top wing maybe. And then you'll see there's a cocoon. So there's the whole thing of metamorphosis going on here. This cocoon is bright blue, so all these colors that the cocoons have, they're guaranteed to be colors on the child butterfly. So that's the thing in it. So after 30 seconds, this should hatch into a butterfly. I have it. There's a little bit of a bug right now where the butterfly won't hatch out of the cocoon directly. It'll hatch on the ground below it, I believe. Oh, there he is. He was just coming out of the sky. So here's our butterfly that we hatched. It's a child of the two parents. It's got actually pretty bright blue wings. It doesn't look. Oh, it kept the bottom wing of this one, and it took the bottom wing of this one. So you can see that they have the colors of the parents. Um, this one received 3 colors from the mom or dad, and then only 1 color from the other one. And this should happen the same with these other butterflies over here. But all the butterflies that do hatch from this should have the same color schemes. And that way we can choose to say, oh, this one, I'm not really in love with the colors. Let's take it out. All we got to do is take it out. Or we take this butterfly out of here, we let her go, play in our fields. If I wanted to take butterflies that I found out here that have beautiful colors, I could just pick them up and take them back into this room. Take them back into the breeding room. And right now the breeding interval is set very quickly just for testing purposes. You'll see there's probably going to be a lot of butterflies in here soon that are not necessarily needed. But either way, eventually it'll be the process in which we breed butterflies. So yeah, that's a cool iridescent rainbow caterpillar there. So yeah, those are our butterflies. Eventually, if we selectively bred enough, we could get a solid color or something maybe, or we could get that one just hatched from the sky. That's cute. We could get a butterfly with like a certain combination of colors in which we want. So yeah, that's the breeding mechanics. Let's talk a little bit. I'll let this run in the background while we look at the things here. So we have baby butterflies, caterpillars, chrysalis. We have the metamorphosis process. The breeding mechanics are done. Oh, butterfly feeding. I did implement this in a small piece. So we have procedural plants and timely care here, and a garden at home for plants and 2 of these different things. So I'm just implementing the butterflies being able to feed on the plants right now. So if we go ahead and grab this here feedable plant, it's just a little, I don't even know what this is called, amaryllis. And we grab a butterfly. I haven't coded this yet because it's in different milestones here. I'm going to attach to, well, wait a sec, wrong one. Attach to the feedable plant at the feeding socket. Now it's not going to move. That's because in code we need to reset the location and the orientation. And this butterfly is going to attach to this plant and feed. The axis here is off. I don't know why it went to 65 there. It should have gone to zeros. But yeah, so now that butterfly is landed on that plant. Obviously, it's not animated. It's not procedurally landing on that plant, but it can land on that plant and feed off of it. It doesn't really, gain anything from it. And the reason for that is because I don't want the butterfly to starve or anything like that in the world. I want you to be able to feed them, but I don't want them to die. That would kind of undermine the point of the butterfly simulation being like a happy place and things like that. So maybe a little unrealistic in that part, but yeah. So that's the butterfly simulation progress for this week. It feels nice to be able to slap this big check mark right here and consider the modular and interactive butterflies not done, but at least stubbed out, ready to go for testing, and then we'll replace it with better art later on. Next week we're going to visit, I'm planning on doing procedural plants. That feedable plant should have multiple different kind of plants that you can choose from, and then the unique terrain and things like that. Capturing mechanics, this is kind of already done, but through the feedable plant we're going to have that be a form of taming or befriending, so that you can pick up the butterfly instead of just being able to yoink them from wherever you want. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to work on next week. So, thanks for watching.